Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Harkless is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in at the one spot.
Here we go.
And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Caldwell Pope out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the five, roaming the paint. Now here's James. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the three. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. And Beverly kicks to George. Sinks the triple. George has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Clippers.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And it's Davis missing. Beverly against James. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Green. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to James. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Leonard. From deep. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. Beverly against James. Caldwell Pope outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to James. Over Beverly. And James gets it to go on the assist from Green.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second is Paul George.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
To the right side. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded by Davis. Clock is at 3. George, that's a two-pointer, and a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got 5 points so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
LeBron passes to McGee. Now here's Davis. The feed to Caldwell Pope over George, and again it's the Lakers.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beverly against Caldwell Pope. Here's Leonard. Out to the right wing. Wide open look here for Zubac. Hits it from three-point range. And that'll tie this game up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is McGee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Davis gets it to go.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
George against Green. Nobody near George. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He has 7. The Lakers with the ball. James looking it over. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
He doesn't get the second one. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Floats it up for Davis. It's deflected. And it's James missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Right side, George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
A moment now to see the stats for Beverly. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he makes the first. Mark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
First free throw is good.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
LeBron against Beverly. Davis inside. 32 points for him last game against Denver.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Now here's Harrell, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And here is Williams. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's James. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Passes it to Leonard. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
He can certainly stroke it from deep. The three-pointer is not a shot that George is going to pass up.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a terrific season, 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in it.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Green's checked in. And that one misses.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Now here's Davis. Misses from short range. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
The shot by Williams, no good. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers with the ball. Latrey. The shot, no good. Lakers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Davis throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Magruder's checked in. Here's Harrell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Green passes to Williams. The three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kuzma outside. Offensive rebound. Davis in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Shamet finds Harrell on the wing. Williams from outside the arc. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the pass to Cook. Tipped away. And now the Clippers on the break. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5.
Running so smoothly. Williams saw the opening. Nothing but points for him when he gets in that position.
Now here's Bradley. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. They get it again. And another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. Well, the undrafted Rodney Magruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of Magruder's rookie season. Has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Quinn Cook. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rondo dishes to Howard. Left side, Davis. Howard kicks to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Harrell, that's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Clippers leading by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Clippers right now, Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. Just 4 to shoot. The deep 3 from Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Bounce pass from Shamet. Now here's Harrell. Here's Magruder. In the corner, Shamet with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Rondo with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Outside, Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers leading by 5. Passes it to Magruder. Man, he's covered by Rondo. Man passes to Magruder. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Harrell against Howard. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots, and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Harkless is checked in for JaMychal Green. Both good from the line that time. Now Shamet. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Thunder. Davis kicks to Rondo. Trying to get open is Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Shamet. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Harrell against McGee. Harrell, the pass to Mann. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Rondo. The shot by Harkless, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Caruso, the pass to James. Here's Rondo. He's covered by Shamet. The pass to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Harrell. Out to the right wing. For the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Landry Shamet. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rondo wide open, and the Lakers with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Rondo. A very nice season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And he knocks down the first one. Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 7. James outside. Back to Rondo. Launches it. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Leonard. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Now here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Now, here's George after LeBron James's miss. And George kicks to Leonard. James against Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Harkless with it. McGee's there. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Stolen by Beverly. Dishes to George. Lets it fly. And the Clippers miss again.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Pass to Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Beverly against Rondo. Pass to Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. And that one hits back iron. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Bradley's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Passes to James. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And here's McGee. Just 5 to shoot.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Third is JaVale McGee. And, of course, Montrezl Harrell.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
And it's Beverly missing. Lakers trail by 5. To the left wing. Cook dishes to Bradley. Back to Cook. LeBron James on the wing. The pass to McGee. Here's Bradley. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Clippers leading by 3. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Knocked loose. There's the dish to Leonard. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Williams. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Bradley dishes to Cook. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Clippers shooting 43% for the game. Williams passes to Leonard. To the paint. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Hey, and George really is one of the better dunkers in the league. Actually, one of the best. He's creative. He's got great bounce, excellent length, and pretty creative every time he gets a chance to throw it down.
Here is Cook. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Cook, the pass to McGee. LeBron outside. And James throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And it's Beverly missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 28 points per clip last year. 8 rebounds and just over 2 steals. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Just 3 to shoot. Bradley, that's for 2.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
And that one, good.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
The 3 from LeBron. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And I tell you what, if LeBron is making that, you simply got to shake his hand, tip your cap to him. That was a bomb there.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for LeBron. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley. Leonard hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Howard. 8 points his last outing. Kuzma left side. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end. Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Kuzma finds Davis. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Back to Cook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
You know what I like about Paul George? He's quietly going about his business. Sometimes he'll take a back seat, not in this case in the first half. Has the length, the skill, the deep range, matchup nightmare.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Helps helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus, and Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooting.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. Davis kicks to James. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Green against George. Green, no luck.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's James. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Davis. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
George passes to Beverley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. Good season for him last year. 3rd in shooting percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here's James. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stolen by Beverley. Zubac kicks to Beverley. Zubac the pass to Beverley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Landry Shamet's checked in for Patrick Beverley. Here's Leonard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Shot clock at 5. Shamet with it. He's picked up by James. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Leonard, a good look. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 10. Now, here is George. He's got 16. from past the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Clippers with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. The shot by George, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Green deciding where to go with it. McGee in the high post. Leonard's there. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Pass to Davis. Puts it up. McGee's shot is off. Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Shamet. Zubats against McGee. Outside Leonard. From deep. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. Feeds it to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Take a break.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Bradley comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for JaVale McGee. And George drops them both. Lakers trail by 13. And there's the pass to LeBron.
Oh! It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
George passes to Mann. Floats it up there for Harrell. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. JaMychal Green comes in for Harkless, and Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Paul George. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Davis. He's got 17. Pass to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Williams for three. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Kicks it to Rondo. Back to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the wing right side. Pass to Harrell. Outside Williams. Shoots over Kuzma. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 11 points.
Oh, I like that quick trigger release, so smooth. Even with the defender in his face, Williams knocks it down.
And here's Rondo. Poked loose. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Outside, Davis. Over Green. And it's Davis missing. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. Williams with another miss.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Bradley can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Mann passes to Williams. Lets it go. Rondo with some nice D. The Lakers shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Count it. Davis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Rondo. Bradley, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Here's Magruder. Clock at 6. And even 3-on-3 break. A wide open look here for Kuzma. He drains the quick shot. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Avery Bradley. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Beverly. Count that one. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
To the wing on the left. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Caruso, the pass to Cook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. That one misses. Great D that time from Harrell. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Over Cook. Sinks the 15-footer. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Man, that's a sight for sore eyes seeing Beverly drain the mid-range J, showing how deadly a shooter he can be.
Passes it to Howard. Here's Caruso. Howard, the pass to Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
There's the pass to Beverly. Here's Magruder. The kick out to Williams. From deep three-point range, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, after connecting on 1 three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Clippers leading by 11. Williams with the ball. 11 points in the game. And it's sent back by Howard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Harrell is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Cook. Pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Caruso
gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. He dishes it to Harrell. He kicks it to Williams. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 8. Cook looking it over. Rebound by Harrell. The Clippers shooting 43% from the field. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Gotta like seeing Williams pull up on the dime. That's a hard shot. Stop and get into your shot right away. An effective shooter off the dribble.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in. On defense, the Clippers. They lead by 11. Pass to James. Caldwell Pope kicks to Cook. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Harrell. Caldwell Pope against Beverly. Outside, George. Beverly the pass to Harrell. George trying to break free. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Beverly.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now, here's Howard. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Howard. Kicks to Cook. Will it go? Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Quinn Cook, and the Lakers call time here.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Passes it to McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing to end the drought. Can't cash in from close range. Clippers leading by 16. Beverly dishes to George. Now the pass to Harkless. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Caruso. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
George looking over the floor. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Caruso kicks to McGee. Pass to James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. LeBron's got 23.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The feed to Leonard. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 16. James in the post. Defended by Beverly. And he makes that one. And that's now 25 points for LeBron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Stops, pops, Caruso, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Beverly, back to Harkless. He kicks to Beverly. The 3. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Poked away. James throws it down.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Clippers leading by 12. And here's George. Outside Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. George way outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from LeBron.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Clippers call time here. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And James no good on that one.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by George. Leonard the pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
James outside. And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Clippers leading by 10. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Zubac finds Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Passes it to McGee. Back to LeBron. An easy 2 points on the layup. James has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the inside. Green passes to Davis. Dishes to LeBron. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And there's the pass to Zubac. Knocked away. Pass to Beverly. George with the ball. Back to Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
Shooting 2.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
LeBron against Beverly, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight. Clippers leading by 7. Now here's Beverly. Here's Zubac. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. The Lakers with the ball. James outside. Right side Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wasted no time on that one. 21 points for Paul George.
Boy, when George is this aggressive with his offense, it's a sight to behold when he gets rolling. Just get out of the way and let him have the marquee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Leonard.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's LeBron. Green left side. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. He feeds it to Leonard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Now here is Davis. The dish to LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these 2 were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Davis. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Clippers also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Robinson comes in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here is Robinson. He's covered by Daniels. Down low, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
James, no good. 34 seconds left in the game. Pass to Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Rondo looking around. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Robinson dishes to Patterson. Outside Leonard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, it looked like everybody was having fun, but it looked like you were really feeling it. Did you get into a flow out there?
I did. You know, I got hot. I was looking for the ball, looking to make plays, and shots was falling.
I know you expect that to happen every night. You did tonight. Thanks, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.